Just a little disclaimer before the video starts. This is a very long video, okay? It's like 50 minutes long. It was just me and Rozehs talking about the game, talking about our opinions on it, going in depth, talking about other CODs and how they compare to this. It's just a lot. And also the gameplay starts out with the real gameplay that I got and recorded. And then I didn't feel like recording 10 to 6 other games. So I just went in the theater and recorded the theater. So the rest of it's going to look chunky. It's going to be silent gameplay with some lo-fi in the background over our voices. Just sit back and enjoy the talking. All right, what's going on, guys? Today it's going to be a video of me and Shan talking about our opinions on Cold War, and he's right here. Genie.
What's going on, y'all? What up?
There's literally no basis to this, so we're just going to go topic by topic.
Boom.
So, skill-based matchmaking. Do you hate it? Do you love it?
It needs to be removed from the game.
It's actually not that bad, as people make it out to be.
It's pretty bad.
It's not that bad, because I can go into any game with you and drop like 50 kills, and if you put down the sniper and you picked up an AR, you could do the same thing, but you choose to use a sniper.
Yeah, I like sniping, but I'm just saying, like, clearly, everyone hates it. It's not just a certain amount of people.
Like, it's bad, but like...
Skill-based matchmaking has literally been a topic since, like, I don't know, they implemented it or something. I don't know.
We need like a league play. Like if we had, because Call of Duty's like on PC now for like competitive, we had like a Face It like we do on CSGO, like a separate third party for like league play. That would be fucking lit. But they won't do it. Cause one game, you're in a good lobby, you're getting like 50 kills. Next game, you're facing fucking like the CDL kids.
Yeah, you're
and it's
freaking playing against Scump's cousins. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's bad. So I mean, skill-based matchmaking, I don't think it needs to be removed fully, because there needs to be some skill. Because if you're getting like noob lobbies every fucking day, it's not gonna be
so
it's
fun.
not gonna be fun to the casual player though.
What? Yes.
The casual player who's getting shit on every day, they're gonna be pissed.
Okay, listen. If
they need someone
player,
who's their skill.
Hear me out. If the average player, say, just plays to like have fun, they're not actually sweating, jump shotting, all that, crazy stuff. If they got into a lobby where it's literally like that, they'd have so much fun. If the casual player, who's just playing to have fun, capping flags, getting a couple kills here and there, is facing people who are jump shotting, drop shot, they're going to leave. It's just true.
That's what I'm saying.
All the people that do all that need to have their own little playlist ranked.
That's why skill-based matchmaking is good for those people though, because they'll do so bad that they get into bad lobbies. That's why it's good for them. But at the same time, it's annoying. If they just died it down a little bit, it'd be fine.
I hear you. But still, like, it's bad.
They do like a little bit of a competitive little vibe. Because if there's one kid in the lobby, like just at least one kid who's top fragging and shitting on our whole team, I make it my main focus to shit on that kid as hard as I can, just to let him know who the big dog is. Like, no, I'm the big dog in this game, dog.
Thanks.
You gotta shit on him. So skill-based matchmaking, take it out of the game or cut it down, or don't take it out, because they haven't taken it out in the last 6 years.
Just add like a league play. Like
if they added a league play like BO2, it'd be perfect.
That's when COD was literally in its prime. Like they had ranked, they had like AW ranked. But that was so much fun to play. When people who wanted to sweat and like prove their skill, not on a bunch of like bot players, they go in there and be like, yeah, I'm the big dog in this.
Or give us like at least like something to prove our skill. Like if I had like a rank to show what my skill is, that'd be lit.
I don't remember what's it called. Nate shots at the same thing.
That's what you need.
It's true.
But we don't have it, so
yeah.
Vondi.
But skill-based matchmaking is awful. I don't like it, but hey, I still play the game. I don't know why I even put myself through the hurt
because it's actually
to play against these players. But I do.
At least we're not these reverse boosters who are getting 100 kill gameplays and uploading them to YouTube like it's real.
Yeah, facts. Like, I just don't get it. I watch Deb V, like all these other snipers that play, and they get the worst people, bruh.
They really do.
And I'm like, no, that's not fair.
Weapons. How do you feel about the weapons in Cold War?
Overpowered. Let me stop.
The snipers, if we're breaking it down, the snipers, garbage.
It's true.
They suck, and they need to be buffed. It happened in BO1. they nerfed quickscoping in BO1 because every COD before that it was so OP, and they got a huge backlash and had to re-implement quickscoping. And now they're trying to do the same thing. They're trying to take it away.
It's true.
And the other guns. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Let's see. Okay, like let's just start with like assault rifles. Okay, there are some that are boo boo. There are some that are literally overpowered. Like the AUG. Okay.
That is overpowered.
The M16, overpowered.
Technically not an assault rifle, but
true.
I get what you're saying.
You know, red guns.
It's overpowered. The AK, it's not overpowered, but it's really fucking good.
No, the AK is overpowered. I'm sorry, I forgot about that gun. That thing is actually so good for no reason.
What is it? It's the QBZ.
Oh, the QBZ. That's a FAMAS?
That's a FAMAS, yeah. Right.
Oh.
That is a FAMAS, honey. Yes, it is.
Is it? I don't red guns. So I don't really know what these guns are.
Well, it's garbage, so don't use it at all. But I tell you, the weapons are definitely, they're overpowered, but they're also like underpowered at the same time.
They need a tuning for sure. Like they gotta balance it somehow. I mean, like obviously not a lot of people snipe, so it's like they don't really cater too much, or they don't really care about snipers too much. But at the same time, like for the player that wants to be like, you know what, I want to snipe this game, get my guns gold, I'm going for dark matter. You can't do that when you're getting actually melted from across the map, bursted by an AUG. Like it's true. It doesn't make it fun.
It's true.
Or make like separate playlists. Oh, that'd be stupid.
Playlists.
They make like a snipers only playlist, like they usually do in COD. That'd be so fun.
It would be. I feel like the weapons are pretty balanced. Not all of them, but the majority of them are pretty fine. Maybe it's a time kill. Maybe you just die too fast.
TTK, it's true.
But I think time to kill is honestly fine. Sometimes I die really fast. Sometimes I'm like, holy shit, how did I survive that?
I think what it is these maps. Let's get into that real quick.
Yeah, that was actually next. The maps.
That's next. Dude. Okay. The maps are really fun. Like, for the most part, the only map that I do not like playing is Cartel. Just because it's so grassy, you can't see anyone. But like for the most part, Moscow, Armada, Crossroads, those are all fun maps. The only thing that I do not like, and there's maybe because I'm sniping, I don't know, but the freaking spots to sit.
Yeah.
Okay, you will see people on the tiniest head glitches where you don't even know they're there until you're already dead.
No, they really do.
It's like, okay. Like even if I had an AR and I did snipe, I wouldn't be able to hit you because I can't see you.
I feel like the maps, first of all, the map designs are pretty nice. I think the maps look good.
Oh, yeah,
but
true.
Miami, I think that's like probably the most aesthetically pleasing map. It looks kind of nice. It's a little bit too dark. Can barely see.
Yeah.
It's way too fucking big. There is so many buildings and nooks and crannies for 6 people. Come on, guys.
That's the thing. They did make it recently just 12v12, but I haven't played it yet. But I really feel like it's still bad. Like
I think it is. There's just so many little spots.
I like Miami. It's fun to play on, but like it's just too many spots to camp. Like the windows, the balcony.
That's what I'm saying. It's fun to play on if you camp like that.
It's not fun when it's what's it called? What was I saying?
You're talking about Miami.
Oh, it's I don't know. I just miss the traditional like 3-lane map. Like that map is just big.
That map has different lanes within each lane. It's like, hello?
No, it's true. Like the garage part of the map,
Dude. Yes. The back of the fucking like hotel with a pool, and then there's like another hotel, and then there's a balcony on the hotel, and then there's the fucking beach, and then there's a boat behind the beach.
Oh
like,
my God,
what's going on here?
Side. There's a spot behind the like it's just too much. Not for 6 people. And the way these kids, like the way these players play, like nowadays, it's literally catered to kids who just sit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is back to the snipers. When was it implemented to put a sniper glare on the scope? Now,
that's a Battlefield thing.
That's what I'm saying. Call of Duty is literally not what it used to be. Like, I'm sorry. I agree. This is what I agree on for like the sniper was. Taking out aim assist that's a little fair, okay? Because BO2, you know, it was kind of annoying, like getting just demolished by people using like people who are like good at snipers or
Right.
sniping, and they had easy aim assist against you. Now that I get, okay, I don't mind not having aim assist because I can hit my shots, no cocky shit. But
No cocky shit.
at the same time, I don't I don't need to go into either quick scope or hard scope, and I can get spotted from across the map because I have a freaking scope glare. Like,
It's also harder
no,
for the enemy though, because they have the glare. They can't see your fucking face. All they see is a fucking light, and it's like flashing. Like, how am I gonna hit you? I
it's
don't know where
facts.
you are.
And it's like, what's it called? I'm already the guns are already OP. So if I'm trying to get like my long shots or my bloodthirsties with the sniper, the
Oh my
minute they
god.
see that glare,
They
guess what? I'm getting
one burst
melted.
you with that AUG.
I'm getting melted. I can't even compete. And the damage. Well, these snipers are so
Yeah.
weak. Like, there's literally an attachment that ups the damage, and it doesn't even feel like it's upped. Like, it doesn't make sense. I still get hit markers like upper chest. It's not
They
fair. Like,
scope in really slow too. I don't like it.
scoping
I'm not
so
even a
slow.
sniper.
You have to wait until you're like the gun's literally maxed to have every good attachment, and it still sucks. Like,
Mhm.
it's just I don't know. I don't even know why I put myself through this. I actually like sweating sometimes. Like, I'll pub and just pub stomp, but like for the most part, I am a sniper. But still, like the guns are just overpowered. Like they really got to do something.
They really do. The other maps though. First of all, Cartel would be a relatively good map. It wouldn't be a great map because I still don't like it, but it would be a relatively good map if they took those fucking bushes out.
Bushes, man. I'm
If they
telling
weren't
you.
there, it would be a little better.
And okay, about that, these maps, including Cartel, Miami, why did they make them so massive,
They are big. I was gonna say the same thing, but
dude?
I was like, if I think about it being big, I think back to Ghost, and it's nowhere near the size of Ghost. Ghost was huge.
That's true. Like Stonehaven.
Stonehaven was a
Then
whole ass like RPG map. I'm like, dude, what the hell is this? Like, I'm like doing quests walking over to the enemies.
I
I don't
really
know what's
feel
going on
like
over here
COD just wants to be everything but what COD was.
because
Like
they're trying to cater to the majority of people now.
they're just yeah, they really are. Like Combined Arms, cool game mode, but it's literally Battlefield. Okay,
Dude,
you come on. Like same thing with freaking Modern Warfare, the most recent one. They what's the one map? What was it?
it was
It
the
was like
big one with
Grazana Raid or something
I
like
know what you're
that.
talking about, yeah,
They like with like the trenches on the one side and the buildings on the dude.
with the
That
big factories and everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, are you talking about the
But
one? You talking about the one with the bridge in the middle?
mm,
What are you talking about?
one map that has like the streets and has like how do I explain? It has the trenches on the one side of the map.
No, I'm thinking
Okay,
of
if you look at
the
that again,
the first ground war map that we had with like the big factory buildings. You know what I'm talking about?
I think maybe
It's in
I don't know.
Warzone too.
Either way, they were too big. They shouldn't have made those to start 6v6. If you think, first of all, these maps nowadays aren't even 3 lane. They are 20 lane.
Yeah.
So if I'm freaking streaking or whatever, and I'm like trying to control spawns. I'm sorry, whole new topic I just went on to. They gotta fix those. It
They
was
they need to
really
give us
will.
more maps. First of all, they launched at 8 maps. Okay, honey, what's going on here, guys? Is it
And
even 8?
only it was 8, yeah, and only like 3 of them are good to actually be fun and play on.
Uh-huh. I think all the maps are good except for Cartel, Miami. I think the maps are like relatively fine though.
Like I'll stay for every map that's not Cartel. I swear.
Satellite's a little annoying, but it's not the worst map I've played.
It's not. I actually forgot about that one and I hate it.
The
So
Nuketown, I think Nuketown came back pretty well. They just changed the design of it.
I don't like this new town. And let me tell you why. First of all, let's just start off by saying it doesn't play. I don't know what this generation of players is, but they really piss me off. Okay. If you have fun sitting in the doorway of Newtown with a shotgun, you have to be the most foul person
Right.
on this planet. Okay, that's not fun. Okay,
Not at all.
back in old Newtown, like BO1, BO2, everyone was running around. Everyone.
It was.
Okay, the only people that would sit in camp were the people in like windows, which okay, that's fine because that's actually Newtown. Never would I expect to run into the house and someone's in the corner with a field mic and a shotgun. Come on, come on, come on,
Mike.
come on! Like, what is that?
It's bad on this game. It's bad. Everyone called Modern Warfare the camp game, but this is really bad.
No, it's bad. I'm telling you, all the head glitch spots on these maps. Moscow has a bunch. Cartel has more than I probably can count. Newtown has them. Like, it's just not fun.
It's really not.
Like, getting melted and people camping on head glitches, it's just not fun. And I want it to be fun because the last 7 CODs, that's over exaggerating. The last like 3 or 4 CODs have really been just doggy. Like, in terms of like fun to play and all that, they just have not been fun to play.
Not at all.
IW, buns.
IW, it shouldn't even be named a COD. That thing needs to be dead. It needs to be in the grave.
It's true.
Should have never released.
Well, what was that before that? Or after that was World War II. World War II I liked, but it definitely played a little slower than most CODs, which is kind of like where I didn't like it at first.
I didn't like
Still
the
play
hit
it
marker
now,
sounds. The hit marker sounds were so bad.
Oh yeah, you gotta have some good hit marker sounds.
They're like
just so satisfying.
Like it just sounded weird. And I didn't know about the guy going, "They're planting a bomb on our ammo supply." Like, dog, you don't need to scream in my ear.
Now that was a fun game mode. War. That was a cool little concept.
It was fun until you see some boy coming down the lane with a tank and he's in the gunner. Like what?
What came after World War II? Ooh, BO4.
BO4.
A Treyarch. They did a little messing up. And usually Treyarch's like the good freaking producer. Like
usually everyone's waiting for Treyarch to make the next COD.
BO3 was so good.
It was.
I didn't care for jetpacks.
It was good.
All right, I didn't mind the jetpacks. I didn't mind the specialists. Everything was balanced. It felt fun. Like they implemented supply drops, but it wasn't like pay to win like AW was. We'll get to AW in a second. But BO3 was so good, and then I don't know. Train go boom is all I'm gonna say. BO4, that campaign, it's just I don't know.
I didn't even play the campaign.
I only played it because wait, was that BO4? Wait, BO4 had no campaign.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
BO3 was the one that goes train go boom. My bad.
One thing I
anyway.
do think. Ooh.
Go ahead.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
Honestly, I already forgot.
All right, I was gonna say one thing I do think is cool is integration between Cold War and Modern Warfare.
Yeah, it's dope. That was a cool little system. Okay.
Some people don't want to play both, and if you're like stuck on still playing Modern Warfare because you like the game, but you want to play Cold War, you can rank up in both by playing one or the other.
It's dope. I like that a lot. That gives players more freedom to play whatever they want. They're not going to be stuck to one COD. Because most people don't play just one COD. Like, they switch it up every now and then. That's dope. I don't really play Warzone, so I'm buns at it.
I hate Warzone. Some people, I mean, a lot of people love Warzone. I think Warzone is the only thing keeping Modern Warfare alive right now.
Yeah, facts.
I could never get behind it. Maybe I just suck at it, but I feel like it was just buns. Speaking of battle royales,
oh man,
BO4's Blackout was terrible.
Ooh,
I saw it get a lot of hype, but every time I played it, it was just, I don't know how.
It had potential, but I feel like where they messed up on it was, for one, they didn't really implement that much content, I don't think. Like throughout the cycle of it, like Warzone, there's always something new happening, like map changes, the train station. Warzone did a bunch of stuff, but BO4 Blackout was trying to compete with Fortnite at the time, and Fortnite was in its literal prime.
Yeah.
Okay, BO4 was already a very disgusting and awful game to play. But then they're like, you know what? Let's try a battle royale, and it had potential. I wanted it to be good.
It was so bad.
That was the first COD battle royale. I was like, bro, they could. And Treyarch's making it. Oh, dude, they're gonna make it great. This is gonna be lit.
It was
you played
so
it,
bad.
and you're like, what am I playing?
I can't.
But it was their first time, and I'll give them that.
Warzone's definitely better, but I still just can't get behind it. It's so scary.
I
Like when me and you play, it's like we're running around like clenching our ass cheeks. Like, oh my god, if we
no.
get shot at right now, dude. Like it's so
I think
scary.
because of all of our years on Fortnite, okay, we can't.
Ooh, don't say that out loud, though.
Don't say that out loud, though. It's just I don't know. Warzone is really fun. Like a lot of people play it, a lot of people have fun on it. I'm for one just suck. It's simple,
Right. I can watch it
but
all
it's
day.
fun.
I can't play
Right.
it.
I'm not saying it's bad. I love Warzone. I'm just terrible at it.
It's so bad.
I'm not gonna put myself through the pain.
And it's like when you're stuck in that open field getting shot at, how do you get yourself out of that situation? Like I don't know what to do.
You just accept the death that comes with it.
It's so bad. I've never won a Warzone game, and I'm pissed.
Have I won one? I think I won maybe like a trio or something like that and all that. But that's besides the point. It's fun. I like it, but no, they Blackout really messed up, and it had so much potential. I wanted it to be so good.
How do you feel about the mechanics of Cold War? I think the gun, like when I say mechanics, I'm talking about like running and gunning, like the guns in general, how they feel. On Modern Warfare, I thought the pubs were fine. I was dropping like 50, 60 kills a pub. Like it was easy. The guns felt fine. The running felt fine. Like the running, gunning, it didn't feel like it was too clunky, like BO4 or something. And I think it still feels fine on
Modern
Cold
Warfare.
War.
Okay, Modern Warfare. Okay, well maybe like now, because like Cold War when it first dropped, especially in like beta, because Alpha for PS4 was actually really fun to play. I don't know if it's because it was just like new for everybody, but it was really fun to play. Then the beta dropped and they made little changes and it felt terrible. I don't know what they did, but it just felt awful. But in its current standing now, I still think that the weapons and mechanics feel a little clunky. I just feel like it's too like, it's not as smooth. Like coming from Modern Warfare and their engine that we played on, which was like that new engine, and it felt so smooth to play on. And then this one, it's not bad, but I don't know. I feel like it just feels like, I don't know. It just feels weird.
It
Compared
definitely
to, like,
feels weird compared to Modern Warfare.
Yeah, we're talking about comparing to that, but like, I feel like it has the same kind of mechanics and movement as like BO4 a little bit.
BO4, I felt like I was a brick running around. Like it was so bad, dude. It was so bad. I miss like the one thing they took out in Cold War, which is a fucking blessing, is slide canceling from Modern Warfare. Because that I feel like it was just a whole ass cheat.
Slide canceling?
Yeah.
Like if you
like you remember watching like Warzone and you can see them how they slide cancel where they're like running and sliding at the same time, but they're still going fast as fuck.
No.
It was a movement glitch. Ooh,
Okay.
voice crack.
Ooh,
It was a movement glitch that they did on Warzone, and it's still in the game.
Oh my god, that's so in Cold War right now?
No, on Modern Warfare.
Oh my god, that's
They took it out because players didn't like it, but obviously the tryhards like it.
Yeah, duh.
It's kind of like slide. It's kind of like slide canceling or whatever it was on BO3. Remember?
G sliding.
Sliding. That was different.
Was so fun. BO3 was actually such a good COD. I'm thinking about it more and more.
It was so good.
I love BO3.
It was really good.
I actually.
I feel like
G sliding was kind of fire. Cat.
I don't know the mechanics on Cold War. I think they're fine. I can go on a couple kill streaks. I think the running and gunning feels nice. I think the guns feel smooth.
Yeah, honestly, like red gunning on Cold War is actually really fun. For one, because the guns smack, so it's fun to just melt people. But at the same time, the guns do feel like it's fun to ride gun. Like you want to ride gun, like melting through people, like that's fun. I just don't think it should be as OP as it is.
Yeah,
that's all.
It narrows it down to certain guns. 'Cause some guns are good, some guns are shit, some guns are perfectly fine.
It's true. Like, let's see. What's a gun that's like not overpowered but balanced in Cold War? Can't think of any, can you?
I don't know. I want to say like the AK-74U or like the Krig.
Krig. Yeah.
I think the Krig is fine. I don't think it's OP. I don't think it's broken or shitty.
Either. I actually like the Krig. It's fun to use.
What do you think about too? What do you think about the score? The XM4 is really good. I actually just ranked it up. It's really good.
They're
But
better.
what do you think about the score streaks in Cold War?
Wow,
I think
that's a good
we're
one.
lacking.
Now, Treyarch kind of failed us on that part. Treyarch has had some really dope ass like score streaks
Orbital
in
VSAT,
their game.
Dogs, Hunter,
Dude,
the Swarm,
what was the one in BO1 that's over
Raps,
VSAT? It was called something else. Blackbird.
Blackbird.
Oh, it just felt so good
I
getting
think
that.
I think they're bringing that back.
Good. Maybe, I guess. I don't know.
But Raps,
Attack
remember
Dogs,
Raps?
though? Oh, from BO3. That was such a fun score streak. The GI unit,
Dude.
the little robot that would fly around. Swarm was just
Like
an
we used to
iconic
have
one.
such good Swarm and K9 was like the OG setup. Like it was Orbital VSAT, Swarm, K9 unit. Or K9 unit
Love it.
Swarm. And it
Yeah.
was the OG setup.
And like BO2 and like BO3, well, I'll just say BO2 for now. BO2, like back then, COD was so simple, okay? Like you made your class, you got your gun, your attachments and perks. Now, if I want to aim in faster and what's it called? If I want to aim in faster and run and gun, I have to do that, but at the cost of my ADS speed and whatever else. Like nothing, it's just too extra.
It really is.
I don't mind the change. Like, yeah, it's like cool to like experience new attachments and all that, but like before it was just 3 perks, your class, that's it. There was no, I kind of want to use a faster ADS. Oh, but I can't because it reduces my magazine size. Okay, so I want a bigger magazine size. Oh, wait, now I run slower and I aim in slower. It's just, why?
Wow.
Like they did that with Modern Warfare. They should have kept it in Modern Warfare. I don't want it in a Treyarch game. Don't try to be these other CODs, Treyarch. Come on, you haven't failed us. Well, you have with BO4, but y'all were making some really good CODs. What happened?
If they can bring in some more score streaks, it's gonna be very fun.
I heard that they are.
They
now,
are.
what I do like about Cold War and like this year is that I think they're actually, for a change or for once, listening to the community. Man. That is a good one.
They need to, because it's gonna get real dirty if we gotta start bugging out on them on Twitter.
Dude,
but the score streaks in this game suck. They're not terrible, but they suck. Like I'm not trying to sit here and get a UAV and then get a fucking armor plate. Like, dude, what am I gonna do with an armor plate, dog?
Speaking of score streaks, they cater to kids that are bad at the game.
That's what I'm talking about. Because the score streaks, they're not score streaks anymore. Like you get it over time, no matter what.
And I think that's kind of annoying a little bit, just because like, obviously a kid or a player can camp all game and only earn 1 score streak. But like, say you're streaking, okay? Say you're going on a streak right now, okay? And there's a player in the back that's camping, okay? You're like, okay, I'm not gonna go for him. I'm gonna go for everybody else, okay? You are going off. Okay, you have the ghost on. You have the perfect class to sweat and go for streaks in. And then a kid who's camping all game gets oh my god, we heard that, right? A kid that's camping all game gets his 1 UAV, okay? Now the entire team that you were just slaying on knows where you're at. And it's like, okay, and I can't even control the spawns because spawns flip every second. It doesn't matter if you're holding them. I was literally playing Domination earlier today, and we held them. They had C, we had A, and we had B. We were literally holding them. No one pushed. Literally no one was pushing. We were in our spawn and maybe in like the middle of the map a little bit. Someone spawns behind us. Why?
I hate it.
You got to tell me why he spawned at our flag when we have it. That's not fair. If that's the case, spawn me at their flag. like what? It's like if they're getting pummeled, like if the other team's getting pummeled, they just in their favor do something.
Get their own score streaks. Like y'all are getting pummeled for a reason. I hate how you have to like have a time limit on your score streaks too now. So
yeah,
you can't double streak up like really quickly.
Like I could go for what is it? I could be going on like a 10 kill streak, and it would take all those 10 kills to get my 1 attack chopper or whatever, and then I have to get 30 more kills just for it to cool down and roll back up.
It's so stupid because if they didn't do that, oh my god, the amount of kills I would be dropping per game.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
I don't know why they did that.
What game was it? MW2. Let's take that for example. A Harrier strike was 6 kills.
And okay, but that was so OP.
Okay, maybe, but you could get 6 kills in a row, which is not hard.
Not at
And
all.
you have a score streak. Okay,
Then you
after you
get
call
it.
that Harrier in,
It
guess
gets you a
what?
chopper for you,
Yeah, and
and
then
then they all count towards the nuke.
guess
Like,
what?
what?
If you get that Harrier strike and you die, you can go get another 6 kills and you'll have it again. Okay, there was no, oh, I have to wait 55 minutes for it to recharge,
Right.
and then I get it again. Like, no, thank you.
That was
The UAV takes forever,
It
to
takes
reach-
so long.
and I'm like, it's just a UAV. It shouldn't take this long, right?
Man, they are wilding on the score streaks, to say the least.
Yeah, they got to do better.
The one thing that they did way better than they did in Modern Warfare was the audio, because footsteps in Modern Warfare, it was a
my
third
God.
fucking nature. Because I didn't know what a footstep was. Okay,
No,
in
honestly,
Cold War, I can tell when they're coming. I'm writing down coordinates while I hear them. I'm like, oh shit, he's right here.
right?
Like, you
it's
can
true.
hear it so perfectly.
I think footsteps are a little overpowered. Like, why is that the new? Maybe I just didn't have a good headset back then. But was there like God audio like this in like BO2 or in BO3?
Yeah, like
Really?
especially on Ghost, where you could get amplify,
Amplify
bro.
was
I was
OP.
hearing dudes run from across the map. I'm like, oh shit, this dude's coming on. And like BO2, you could hear people.
Huh. Maybe my headset was just so bummed back then. I didn't really get to experience it. But
I think back then you were playing on like a damn dinner table. Like
yeah, but
that headset must have not been too good.
I had the what's it called, the PS4 headset, the little mic for the ear.
The one ear piece.
Yeah, I did. What's it called? I think the footsteps are a little bit too OP though. I don't know. Like
Is there
if
no
you
dead
don't-
silence?
There is. It's called Ninja, and it actually
Oh
works. But,
yeah.
but look how they made it. Like in the perk 3 like slot, you have a perk called Spycraft, which makes you don't get hit by kind of UAVs. You have Ninja, which is the dead silence. You have Gung Ho, which is kind of good if you're like that run and gun type of player. And then you have Ghost. So it's like, okay, I want to run Ninja and Ghost. So they can't hear me, they can't see me. Okay, well now I can't put this odd amount of attachments on my gun. I have to, like, the wild cards are like,
Yup.
it's just so cost effective.
I
Like,
don't know why we just don't do 13 slots like BO2.
was it AW that did pick 13?
BO2.
It was AW.
BO2. You had 13 picks. Maybe AW did it too, but it started in BO2.
BO2 had 10.
No. Oh, well, whatever. 10. You could do 13
Oh,
in
yeah,
private
yeah.
match. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. You can do like 17 in private match. But
something. It doesn't matter.
what's it called? Yeah, I want the pick 10 system. I don't want this extra shit. Like, it's
But
too
make
much.
it good. Like, give us good perks.
Honestly, is it really that hard?
Like,
It isn't.
Ghost
Excuse me.
wasn't that bad.
Everything about Ghost, I loved. I'm
I
sorry.
loved it. I loved it so much.
I loved it.
I
the-
loved the
wait.
little kill streak perks that you could get.
Yep. I remember I love the prestige system. You just made a new squad member. So simple.
It was so good because on Ghost you could take your 3 attachments that you can put on a gun, and you're like, okay, I need extended mags, but I need stock. Fuck it, I'll put extended mags on. As soon as you get that 4th kill streak, it unlocks that advanced set of perks that you have, and
Yeah.
that first one is Stalker. So right then and there, you have the extended mags you want. Just go get 4 kills without stock. Right there, you have Stalker, which gives you stock for free. It's like, come on, bro.
It's true.
It was so easy. It
It's-
goes.
What happened to specialist streaks?
That's what I'm talking about. Specialists.
Yeah, dude. Specialist was so good.
It was so good.
It felt so good. Like Ghost, the only thing I liked about Ghost is that you could buy your attachments.
Uh
Just by
huh.
playing and doing challenges. Oh, I got some squad points. Yeah, I'm about to go buy my my red dot. Easy. There was no, oh, I want extended mags. No, you have to wait until your gun's level 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
So stupid.
Dude, it's ridiculous. Like,
And the
me as a
squad points
sniper-
were so fun.
so fun, dude. That's how you like prestige too, like your little squad mates, dude.
Uh huh.
It was just simple. It was just really simple. And I feel like God, this is really trying to do the extra most
They're
bestest.
really, because people hate on the symbol. When Ghost came out, people hated on it, and they're like, no, 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 we want more, and then they get more, and then they're like, fuck, we want less,
Facts.
and then everyone's like, god damn it, we're just stuck here. Just gotta fucking, just gotta deal with it.
Like, and me as a sniper, like, if I choose to snipe, that's just the way I want to play. They know what they're doing. Okay, they're not clueless to it. Okay, they purposely made the snipers awful. Okay, hit marker machines, and they're like, huh, we're gonna give you guys an attachment that ups the damage and fire rate and ADS, but it has to be level 50. All right. So guess what? All the people who want to run and gun and like quick scope and all that, they can't do that until they go to level 50. But they have to use the gun to get to level 50, which means they have to get those kills somehow, which forces people to camp. Okay. If I'm a running gunner like player, like sweating and like going for like high kills, like red gunning, if I'm on a streak and I came across someone camping in a window with a sniper because they need those attachments so bad, I'm gonna be a little pissed. Okay. Because the only thing I see is a glare and then I'm dead. Okay. Right. That is annoying. Okay. Like they shouldn't have made it all these attachments like at the highest point because no one's going to use a sniper that long. Like unless you're really dedicated.
And like, the ranking up is so slow.
Oh my god.
I mean, the XM4 I was using it earlier, and honestly went from like level 2 to like level 30 in just like 5 games.
Which is nice.
But when you're dropping 50 kills a game with it, you're not doing that with a sniper.
No, you're really not.
So it's way easier.
Yeah, facts. I don't care how good you are at sniping. It's just, I don't know, man. They know what they're doing. Okay, they're gonna be like, who said it? It was Tony Flame. He made a tweet saying he's gonna buff the Barrett. Yeah. Now, the fact that they even disrespected the Barrett, it's a Barrett. Dude. 50 cal.
No, for real.
Why would you guys even? So you mean to tell me before they released the game, they tested that and was like, "Yeah, this is solid. This is solid."
They really sat there and they're like, yeah, okay."
They were like, "Yeah, the only way to get a one shot is just literally shoot him in the head. That's it."
In hardcore.
Like, in hardcore, like it's a Barrett. Y'all should have put a freaking like Dragonov or something. I would have taken that over a Barrett.
Ew. The fucking link from fucking Ghost.
Dude, the link from what's gone with it was the one in AW that was very hit markery.
Was it the big chunky one that looked like an RPG in your hand?
Oh, the NA-45 in AW.
remember the fucking one that shot? No, not that one. That's what I was talking about though. But I'm talking about the one that
Oh, the Atlas 20mm?
Yes.
The huge freaking over the shoulder one.
Yes. With the side scope.
Yeah, we can go on to the next one.
Ranking. I feel like the ranking system is kind of nice.
Like prestige and all that?
I think the prestige emblems are not the best. Especially coming from Treyarch, who has some of the best prestige emblems and best camos in Call of Duty.
That's 2 camos. Yes, the camo. We'll get to that in a second. But ranking, they could have done better. First of all, they could have done better with the whole prestige system. They didn't have to follow Modern Warfare, even though it is integrated together.
Right.
I don't really like that.
I think it's so weird. I think I saw somewhere that they're doing 1,000 levels per season. And it's like, bro, what? So now, you'll get to level 1,000 and then set back to level 50. And it's like, oh my.
Now it's kind of like, if Modern Warfare didn't do that with like the whole getting to 155 and then resetting it to 55, I thought that was so stupid. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but people love the feeling. Maybe not the feeling of losing all your unlocks and all that, but people love the feeling of going into a lobby and being like, yeah, I'm max prestige.
Right.
Or the game has been out for a month and a half and I'm 5th prestige. You know, that like it's just a flex.
This is why they need to just put 10 prestiges and then after that, 1,000 levels.
Like BO3.
Just do that. Just let us rank up. Don't give us new prestiges every season. Like they're trying to fill content by giving us prestiges to unlock per season so that they can get away with giving us less content. Like how is content per season fucking you guys taking away our prestiges? Like no. Just give us all the prestiges at hand and then 1,000 levels.
It's true. Like BO3 did it so well. BO3 had 10 prestiges. First of all, and I love BO3 just for the fact that you can get level 1,000 in multiplayer and zombies.
Yeah.
So I like how it is. What's it called? Like crossed together. Like you can bring up in zombies and multiplayer. I like that a lot.
I like that a
But
lot.
that feeling of just like being like, yeah, I'm 5th prestige in zombies and I'm also level 850 in multiplayer.
Yeah, but I'll never play zombies like that.
It's true.
Like, I don't give a fuck about getting level 1,000 zombies. That's why I like how it's cross progression, so I can be like, fuck it, I'm already max rank in multiplayer. I'm max rank in zombies too.
That's true.
And you can, when you're bored, you're like, I want to go play zombies. You're ranking up in multiplayer too.
It's true. You're not like missing out on like anything. So that is a cool system. I like that. But back to the topic, the ranking. I don't like the prestige system. I didn't like it in freaking Modern Warfare. I don't like it now.
I don't like it in Modern Warfare. Did we even have prestiges in Modern Warfare?
No, we just had level 55.
It was so stupid.
Offers. It's like, what?
The officer challenges. I was really going for those.
I was too.
Thinking, oh yeah. I got all the multiplayer ones done, and then it said Warzone. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, facts. I'm like, I'm not touching that one.
Like, I'm not running over people with my car.
Right, dude. Like, no.
Ranking up, too, I honestly can't even comment on that because I've been level 100 for so long that I don't remember what it feels like to rank up.
I've been level 100 for a minute, too.
Like, I don't even remember what it feels like. How long it took. Did it take long? I don't know. In multiplayer, it definitely took pretty long.
It took a minute.
When I first prestiged, I had to go through like 6 games to get level 2. I'm like, dude, am I glitched? Like, can I rank up?
Yeah, wasn't it like glitched for a second?
Was, dude, like you would get level 8 in game and come back out, you're still level 1. I'm like, oh, hello?
Yeah, the game was, if they made it like how they needed to, like right, then it wouldn't be bad.
It was terrible.
But I think it takes way too long. Now, obviously, I feel like they did that because, let's be honest, in older CODs, when we did have that 10 prestige system, people were freaking 10th within a week. Like Carnage Clan and Doom, the people that actually went for max super quick so they can be first in the world, they would literally be max prestige by the time someone's level 30.
I actually had fun watching those streams.
Yeah, facts. Actually, they like all switch turns and all that. It was lit. But that I understand. They're like, okay, y'all need to calm it down. Like, and that's how they get bored of the game so quick. It's like, I'm already max. What can I do now? I get it.
That's another thing I like. So that when I do get bored, I'm like, oh, next season I can get more prestiges. So I have something to grind for.
Yeah. So it's like, even if I do go that far, like I hit level 1,000 real quick, next season is going to reset and I can do that all again. And that I don't mind, but I just like that feeling, like hitting the prestige mode button, boom, new freaking emblem. It's a flex in the lobby, like, whoa, this dude is freaking 5th prestige. The game just came out.
Damn, this dude's already up there. Yeah,
it was just a flex, and it felt good, you know. Like, obviously, not having to rank up everything again was, back then it was still fun for me. I didn't care, like it was still a flex. I was like, yeah, I might be 10 prestige, but I mean, my gun's level the same level, but you know, it was still. I got sidetracked right there. Don't know where I was going, but
it was fun.
Actual sentence.
It was fun.
It was fun.
The bugs in the game.
Bugs?
I really don't know of any bugs. Other than like the crashing and not being able to look at leaderboards. And yeah, maybe there's a couple bugs.
A couple. I don't really know them like that, but I know there's a couple.
I mean, bugs as in like the prestige icon's not working, which they fixed today.
Mm-hmm. Now that, I feel like every time a new COD or new update comes out, there's always something.
There's always some bugs, up. Yeah. As long as there's no bugs with like the gameplay, I'm good.
Like I don't really care for those. Like if it's like game breaking, then yeah, y'all gotta fix that. Like the day of. Right. Like, okay, there's no waiting for a patch. I want you to fix it right now, or I'm not playing it. Like
whoa.
like they care if I don't play.
Right. They're like okay.
But it's just like I don't know. I'm not a freaking developer. I don't know how hard it is to fix updates and all this and fix bugs in game, but y'all been doing it for quite some years now. I'm pretty sure you guys can get it together. Like,
at least they don't have Fortnite bugs.
That word.
I hate them. Anyways,
The bugs, yeah. If as long as they listen to the community and whenever we have a concern as a whole community, they fix it.
I can
I don't
hear that
mind.
kid in your mic.
I'm trying to mute it. My interface is bugging. Huh.
But the last thing I had on the list, and we can ask if we want to talk about anything more afterwards, was season 1. Thoughts going into it? Any hype? Anything sticks out?
I'm hyped. I think they're gonna implement a lot of content for everyone. It's gonna like feel fun. It's gonna feel new. Like that new update always feels like
dude.
lit.
That major update. First of all, when I load into Raid, woo.
Oh my god, facts.
Oh man.
Like they should do that more. They should do that more. Like,
they give us old maps.
I love the fact that they have given us like free content across like the past couple of years. Like free content has been so lit. Like it's free to all players. I love that. I think what they should do, which would make it even better, is what's it called? Just like add stuff regularly. Like it kind of gets stale a little bit. Like yeah, you throw in a new cosmetic. Cool. I don't really care for cosmetics.
Right.
Okay, I want to run around Raid with an MSMC and not a freaking
But don't
MP5.
add guns and put a barrier behind them.
Yeah.
Like, just let me unlock it. Just do something. Don't make me have to spend $1,000 on supply drops just to have a chance at getting it, and then I don't. And then I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
That's why I like that it's free content. Like they're gonna give it to everyone, which is so dope.
Right.
That was a problem with AW and freaking what's it called? It was really pay to win.
I feel like it would be kind of cool if they put it in like the prestige shop, because you have to get first prestige to get a token, or multiple tokens. But then again, it kind of is pay to win. Because what if someone's not prestige? They can't get the gun.
True, that is true.
They better not make a shitty battle pass, because when they had the battle pass in BO4, you could not rank that up. Something was just it would never rank up.
BO4 was bugging on the dead low.
Dude, 10 games and you would like have half of it filled out to rank up 1 tier. I'm like, dude, what?
No, it was bad.
It was actually terrible. Bad. And I don't know why they never looked at it and fixed it. They just didn't care. But season 1 has a bunch of stuff coming in. I mean, we got Raid. Hopefully more maps than just Raid. Bug fixes.
I hope so. Bug fixes, yeah, new weapons.
More prestiges, the prestige shop.
I love the fact that they're adding like new guns. Now, I think personally, if they're gonna add new guns, they should do it. I guess that kind of would be too much. It would get to like BO3. Like BO3 had so many DLC weapons. At the end of its cycle, it had more DLC weapons than actual base guns.
Yeah,
which is kind of absurd. But like for the people that let's say for instance, for people that snipe, what if they freaking only added in 2 more snipers, and the red gunners are like, we like some new guns, but they don't do it. I think they should do it like a kind of a cross, like kind of like not all the classes, but throw in a new pistol or throw in a new launcher and like switch it up a little bit, because for the most part it's you're really feeling that?
Maybe not a new launcher.
Okay, I'm just like saying that for like an example wise, but
don't do anything dumb though. Like don't put in a fucking dual wielding crossbow. Come on, guys.
Yeah, that's something that BO4 would do or something.
They did do. There was one game where we had dual wield crossbows. It was BO4, I think.
What?
Remember?
Oh, BO3. It was BO3.
Yeah.
It was the what were they called? The X something.
It was just stupid. Like what am I playing right now? Or like hatchets and shit, like baseball bats. Like, guys, come on now.
Yeah, they literally added a freaking melee weapon that was the Nuketown bot's arms. Dude. Really?
you guys serious right now? Like, they were just getting bored at that point.
They were. Their game was ending, and they're like, let's just have
like one of the devs was playing a private match. He's like, wait a minute, what if I just take this arm
and make it into a melee weapon?
Like what?
That's a battery ram.
Like, come on, Vondi. You're losing hair and you're losing fucking focus on this damn Call of Duty. This dude is bugging out.
I also think Cold War I actually am hyped for season 1 too. I'm ready for like just new content. I love just like new stuff. It's like
So
okay,
ready.
like the fact that we can play on Ray is going to feel so fun.
If they don't make Raid 24/7, I'm gonna be pissed. I would do that over Nuketown 24/7 any day.
Facts.
What were you saying then?
I feel like Cold War like had like a really bad state at first because they were so like on like a time crunch. Because remember, it was Sledgehammer's year this year.
Was it?
Because their last game was in 2017. It's a 3-year cycle for each developer.
Yeah, but they had Modern Warfare.
Well, they helped out, but before it was what was it? It was 2010 was BO1 Treyarch.
When did BO4 come out?
BO4?
Yeah.
2018.
Oh, so they're
so
plus
the next
COVID
time
hit right in the beginning of the year.
Yes. So trying to make a game, like a full game, obviously it's going to take a minute. You need that 3 years. But that's where I feel like they kind of like were like on a time crunch. Like, okay, wait, we got to make a good game in a short amount of time.
With no devs in store.
Yeah, facts.
I think in the long run, cutting off a year for them to take, plus basically another 10 months of this year. So they basically did this game in like a year. I think they did pretty good for just a year.
They did. I mean, it definitely has downsides, but it's not a bad game. It has its tweaks. Like guns are freaking overpowered, but you know, that's just Call of Duty for you, okay? No Call of Duty's perfect. BO2.
Oh, goes.
AW. But I mean
Offside the map.
Everyone in Infected would run that.
Yep.
Infected. Game modes. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, okay? Yeah, we have our traditional KC, Dom, TDM, blah, 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 Hardpoint. If we look back for all the recent CODs and all the fun-ass games we had.
Right, where's my sharpshooter? My sticks and stones.
Gun game.
My Infected. They're adding gun game. They're adding it back.
Oh, good.
I think it's coming with Season 1.
That's dope. Okay, at least they're doing it. You know, I don't expect the game to be perfect and fun as fuck to play off rip.
Remember,
but as long as
I just like totally took that. But like, remember like zombie hardpoint or whatever on World War II.
Oh, Horde Point,
dude, Horde Point.
That's still in the game, and it's like that's just a unique game mode. Like even if no one's like, oh, that game looks fucking retarded. They made it, and they made it unique. It's just something unique.
I would never play it, but it's the fact that it's there.
Yeah, the fact that they sat down and was like, let's make a game mode where it's hardpoint, but there's fucking zombies everywhere. That's just so different. That's what we need. Go ahead.
No, you go.
We like need that like change up, like, and like no one wants to just play fucking combined arms and TDM all day.
Oh.
Yeah, they have hella game modes and like new ones like Control, really fun game mode. I like it, but people are sweaty. Okay,
Plus they have Reinforced, where you'd have to cap the Dom flag to respawn your team.
God, Ghost had some OP game modes, man. Dude, Reinforced. Remember Safeguard from BO3?
Yes.
Protect the robot?
You get so many kills in that game mode.
Dude, it was just, I love that. I love trying on new game modes. I freaking love. Like, I don't want to just play TDM and Dom all day. Like, eventually, when you play repetitively on the same maps, it's like, bro, I'm so bored. Like, this guy's on the same head glitch 10 games in a row. I don't want to play anymore. Like, I just don't.
I miss BO3. I miss the Man of War.
Oh my god. Remember the freaking XR2 at 3 burst?
Yep. It's kind of like the ARX. Ooh.
The attachments in BO3 were so... The ELO site? Best site to run. Best site.
One thing we do need to touch on is zombies. How do we feel? I love the zombies. I think it's really
zombies
fun.
Is lit. I don't care what anyone says. Like, zombies is fun.
I haven't had fun on zombies since BO2.
BO3 zombies. I haven't had fun on zombies. BO3 zombies, I loved it.
I didn't like it.
I like the storyline. I did.
See, I don't do storylines
Like,
though. I just play.
no, but like doing like the Easter eggs for all the DLC maps on BO3 was so just like it was just satisfying. Like beating it and like getting that little cutscene. Oh, it felt so good.
Yeah.
But no, zombies this year is actually really fun, and I know they're gonna make more maps. They're gonna do. I just can't wait.
I think
Like
it's really fun.
I know
this year.
It is fun. The map is, even though it's we've played it so many times, I still love just grinding on zombies.
Right.
Like, just like getting the high rounds, just mowing down freaking hordes of them, and ray gun, freaking wonder weapon. It's just lit.
The metal sound when you kill that horde really fast, like ching 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 ching, sounds so fun.
They did good with like the sounds and like metal, like the hit marker sounds and gun sounds. Like it's just good.
Yeah.
This year, I like it a lot. Fucking, what was it? I was gonna say something about zombies. Freaking, it's not as I like how it starts off like easy, and then I've said zombies every time, but like once you get to a certain round, the zombies get increasingly harder, and it's like more of a challenge. Like before, it was just kind of like once you pass like round like 30, they're all the same. It's just like the same amount of zombies or a little bit more, but they're all like running the same speed. You get past round 50 on Cold War zombies, and they are Usain bolting at you.
They charge you.
They get harder to kill.
They start doing the OG windmill fucking swipe with their arms. I'm like, yo, what the hell?
They really start testing your gangster. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They're really start stepping on you, dog.
Like, okay, man, it's around 50. Let's spice it up a little bit. Oh yeah, let's make them track stars.
Right.
Let's make them more stronger. Like,
it's bad.
Okay, I like it. It's hard, but I like it. It's something different.
I don't
like all the guns. You can like rank them up and like change the rarity, make them pack points 3 times. Like, that's fire.
I do like the fact that you can rank up your guns in zombies.
It's lit. I fuck with it. I love zombies this year. I know they're gonna make some fire DLC too.
There is nice as fuck.